Like I don't belong, I feel like I don't belong. Like I don't belong, like an extraterrestrial. Extraterrestrial, oh. Extraterrestrial. Extraterrestrial, oh. Yeah, basically I'm an alien to y'all. I guess I'm speaking in different languages than y'all. I guess all you know is my alias is all. I stepped into the Hall of Fame and put my frame on the wall. I'm like a Michelangelo painting that hangs in a vault. They gated me off by Hendrix while he plays the guitar. Never had friends, but me and Franklin was dogs. Somewhere between insane and famous, guess my brain's a little off. I'm in the basement having dangerous type of thoughts. I pace for hours, hit the fucking vaporizer and cough. Kill everything I see and leave behind a mountain of chalk. I took the hand that I was dealt and made a house out of cards. You can't compare me to anyone. Swag on Area 51, blowing purple crop circles, pack as loud as an intercom. Anti-gravity moon suit. Went from being who are you to chilling with the who's who. Paranoid or more than story tales and science fiction. Sleeping with a fat burner like I'm trying to watch my figure. Wanna cut me out the picture, get some bigger scissors. I stopped on this, but I never been a quitter. Yeah, so join the B.O.B. hate fest. I would say you, but I'm practicing safe sex. Signing off, young Jedi on the red eye rap God. I should have my own prayer line. Amen, Ray-Bans. Like I don't belong, I feel like I don't belong. Like I don't belong, like an extraterrestrial. Extraterrestrial. Oh my God, it's the Martian.
What's going on, y'all? Welcome back to the BTSI Show. I'm your host, Christopher J. Thank you guys for tuning in. This is the first official episode of 2024. Towards the end of last year, I had to take a break. I was tired. I really didn't feel like doing much of anything after we finished our last stream called The End of High Value. You guys want to go check that out, please do. But I just needed a break. Went on vacay, came back. Quite frankly, I'm a little bit disgusted with some of the things I've seen, which kind of goes into today's show. Today, we're going to talk about Lilith. And usually I don't, well, what I started in the last stream, I don't let nobody on the stage until after I get my full point across. But since we are dealing with the topic of Lilith, I'll make an exception today. If anybody wants to come and join the panel, at any time during the stream, the more than welcome to. We're not going to, well, it's too late for me to add them on IG and fan base. I'll do that some other time. So anybody want to have a comment about Lilith, the more than welcome. And also, with On the Road, with part of me being disgusted, I usually don't talk about what goes on in these spaces. I kind of just let you guys have fun with that. But every now and then, there's just some things that happen where it's like, there's no way I can have an opinion on it. And matter of fact, I can actually turn that into a life lesson. So if you guys have been living under a rock in the last 24 hours, we're going to speak about Luna, and I don't know what her husband name is, something hood mystic, something, I don't know, don't care. We're going to talk about that later on. But while I am still somewhat getting situated, let's go ahead and let's go ahead and get a commercial break in. When we come back, I actually have a surprise. I got some special announcements I want to share with you guys. So let's get FNX in, and we'll be right back.
This episode today is brought to you by FNX. I want to talk to you guys about something. As some guys may know, I'm back in the gym. I go early in the morning, particularly around 4:30, 5:30 in the morning. I do my 6 miles, and on certain days I like to get my core in, my upper body, my lower body, get that taken care of throughout the week. Now, as you may expect, I'm a little bit tired, a little bit down. I need help with that recovery process. So why not add this? Is Restart AM Protein Blend. In this protein, it comes with nutrients that is going to help you in your recovery process. For example, when it comes to cognition, to help improve alertness and attention and also relieve your anxiety, probiotics to help with improve your gut and health immunity. Like I said, we like to focus on that recovery process. Let's start today at the gym, and once we're done, let's restart it, get the day knocked out ahead of us. Go ahead, add that to your shopping cart, and while you're at it, don't forget to add some workout gear. Fill up your shopping carts, and when you do, the promo code is BTSI for 15% off. Again, BTSI for 50% off at checkout.
Yes, sir. BTSI is the promo code for 15% off at checkout, ladies and gentlemen. And actually, let me see who's here. I didn't much get a chance to check in. Time is in the building. Always stay woke and prayed up. Hit the like buttons and share respect. Time, appreciate you. Either man, thank you for pulling up to Strongly Agree to Strongly Disagree, man. Hey, man, whenever you get a free schedule, pull back up and do a full episode, man. You was a great addition. And one of my favorites is here. Love this woman to death. Thank you. And I will be tuning into your show tomorrow, ladies. And Brenda, please put your channel in the chat, your links. Y'all need to go subscribe to Brenda's page. Yeah, I'm a sunflower. I'm a proud sunflower, ladies and gentlemen. If y'all don't know what that is, go subscribe to her page. It will make total sense. Seahorse was very active in the chat for Strongly Agree, Strongly Disagree. I appreciate you and welcome. And my guy Marcus is here. You can get that if you add zinc. And he's talking about the actually, when the links are in the description. Go to the links, go to nutrition. All of that is going to be there for you guys. Shoot, who else is here? American Negro. What the man? Please, I think I'm doing something good out here to get American Negro right here. Welcome. And Jake Villa, what's up? Thank you for pulling up. Ladies and gentlemen, please go subscribe, like, hit the notification button. Brenda goes live every Thursday. BPD Square. Please do that. And of course, E Black is here. So let's get into quick hits. I really don't have a topic outside of some older stuff, but I'm just gonna do just a quick jabs and I'm gonna get out of here with the quick hits since I really want to get into the show, say my thoughts, and really I need to get to the gym. Real quick, with my thoughts on when Dr. Umar went to Joe Budden's podcast, I will watch that thing in its entirety. Whenever he upload the free version to YouTube. But real quick, with the clip that was spots that was going around, The only thing that I felt his take about interracial dating, it's always going to go back to the finance. It's always going to go back to the money. He made that clear on Breakfast Club the second to last time he was there. And when it came to that conversation, he brought up Vanessa Bryant. Very foolish on his part, because Vanessa Bryant is actually doing something with that money and giving it back to the community, those who look like us. So I understand that Dr. Umar was trying to make a point, but at what cost? That was a very foolish thing on his topic, point. And real quick, his take on Eminem not being the greatest rapper, because you can't be a white man and be the GOAT or be the greatest in a genre that was created for black people. Then based off of that logic, real quick, there should be no, we got to take Michael Jordan out of the conversation when it comes to basketball. We got to take LeBron James out of the conversation when it comes to basketball. You know why? Because black people have not created basketball. That was Stephen Naismith. That was a white Canadian, to be exact. You can go to other sports. You can go to football. You can take some of the greats out. You can go to baseball. Last time I checked, the two standing home run kings is Hank Aaron and Barry Bonds. I understand how y'all feel about Barry Bonds. We're not getting into that. But nevertheless, but based off of his logic, what he doesn't know is while he's trying to uplift black people, he's actually taking away from them. Take away black people away from basketball. Take away black people away from football, tennis, all these other sports that was not created by black people, based off of his logic. So that's why comments like that is stupid. Every time he talks, I listen. So that way I can agree with him and I can say, you might want to rethink that, because you're doing more harm than good for the black community. So I wanted to get that out of the way. Real quick, Cat Williams interview. Salute to Shannon Sharp. 42 million views in 1 week. This is why YouTube is the new TV. And this is why I tell people we are technically the new rock stars. And I'm talking about people on my level, by the way. With what's going on YouTube, and if what Shannon's probably going to do is probably license, if he wants to license his content through TV networks, so that way that's another bag. But other than that, I don't have a problem with what Cat Williams said. Too much of a problem with what Cat Williams said in his interview. The only thing I would probably disagree with is the Kevin Hart take, is because he's actually doing work on the East Coast. So that's why he was able to come to the West Coast with the TV deal. In that case, to say Kevin Hart is a plant is blasphemous. I don't believe that. I like Cat. I agree with most of the things he said, because if you feel like he's lying, prove him wrong. A lot of people's not going to be able to do that with Cat Williams. So I am going to take that man for what he said face value until somebody can prove me wrong. Salute to Tuana G. That's my favorite Sagittarius. Sweetheart, I know you don't like him. You believe he's a hater. I totally understand, but I'm a Cat Williams guy. Now, and also, that was quick hits. Now let's get to the surprise. Ladies and gentlemen, a lot of things going to happen for 2024. I guess you could say New Year's resolutions. I already started mine. As far as some of you guys are aware of my weight journey, it was 334 to now 292. And I'm going to the gym to make sure we can get this weight down to probably 260. Between 240 and 265. I don't want to go any lower than that. So I'm going to continue my weight journey. Got to do better with my dieting and my nutrition, although I have made some improvements, but I got to make sure I do well with that. I'm going to continue my weight loss journey. But as far as the New Year's resolution continues, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to be traveling this year. So here's what's going on. December. The neighbors are going in at it. I'm sorry, my upstairs neighbors are tripping. Hella disrespectful, I might add. But that's what I'm saying. I'm going to be traveling this year. Here's one place I know for a fact I'm going to be. In Indianapolis, the last weekend of September, I'm going to be there. That is a fact. That is one thing I could put in stone. I'm going to be there. Now, also, this slander that Houston is receiving from Detroit natives is enough. First, weekend of June, ladies and gentlemen, I am going to be live streaming from Detroit, Michigan. Yes, I am. It's officially going to be Detroit versus Houston. I've been biting my tongue long enough. I'm tired. Y'all going to get this work. I've told y'all to leave Houston alone. You don't want this smoke. You don't want this problem. So not only am I going to demolish Detroit, I'm going to do it in their own city live. I was saying I was going to pull up in the coming weeks, but it's too damn cold in the Midwest. We're not doing that. We do summer weathers out here, fall preferably, but I want to go ahead and get this out the way. Now, also, I was supposed to be, for the record, that's not a fire alarm. That's the actual sensors. I need to change the batteries. Actually, I'm about to get a whole new alarm system, security system anyway. But will I be traveling throughout this year? Yes, I will. Some of the dates and times will be determined, but most of that is going to change. Ladies and gentlemen, to be quite frank, I had a list of places I wanted to go this year. I'm going to put that on hold. Like I said, I'm going to Indianapolis. That's a fact. First week of June, I will be in Detroit, Michigan. The reason why I'm putting most of that on hold, because, ladies and gentlemen, I think it's time. I spoke to my college. It's been a couple of days, 2 or 3 days. I've been on the phone for the past 2 or 3 days. Ladies and gentlemen, I have 4 classes left, and I'm done with college. Well, I can get my bachelor's, to say the least. And I will be paying out of pocket. So at the end of this year, ladies and gentlemen, I will officially be. Oh, Team Fatty's in the building. What's going on, brother? How you doing? Great show earlier today, man. To this year, ladies and gentlemen, it will be official. I've been putting this off long enough. I have no excuses right now. I will be a college graduate by the end of 2024. As much as I would love to go to New York, as much as I would love to go to DC, as much as I would love to go to St. Louis, as much as I would love to go to the West Coast for the very first time, there's no excuse. It will make no sense for me to invest all that money into traveling and not, although that will be an investment for myself, it pales the comparison to you leveraging that education that I acquire with my life experience pertaining to my field of education. I could combine all of that together, and now I can go to certain companies and tell them I got the education, I got the experience. And not only that, I have the time to work. See, when people hear me working these long hours that I do on my 9 to 5 job, all these long hours that I put in, it's for moments like this. So I can go to some corporate company and tell them, y'all want me? Here I am. Education, experience. Not only that, I still work weekends. I still work holidays. I can work long hours. Combine all of that, I'm the perfect individual to invest in. So, as much as I would love to travel, because I had the free time to do it now, I think it goes back to making smart decisions, smart business decisions, and you got to handle business first. There'll be time to travel. Matter of fact, I found out traveling, especially around the nation, is virtually affordable than what people tend to lead with. So we'll figure out. There's time for me to get in the sky and enjoy the clouds. But right now, I need to stay grounded as much as possible, and I need to get my education. That's the most important thing. And we will knock that out, I promise. Don't worry, it's all good. They said my classes out of pocket will be a little bit over 13. It's going to be 1,300, more than 1,300. So don't worry, I'm going to figure it out. Or better yet, I'm going to lead with a different energy. This is what I want. The God has a solution already in place. I just got to stop getting in my own way and let it happen. Let's use. I know this optimism that you guys are hearing me speak is very foreign, very foreign. I'm most 9 times out of 10, I'm a pessimistic, but this level of optimism that I acquire, I will lead that person's as a mystery, but that individual is making me see things that I have not seen before. So I do want to tell that person without revealing anything, thank you, thank you, thank you. God bless you. So, ladies and gentlemen, that was a quick hit. Dr. Umar is a somewhat of a bumbling idiot, but still a genius. Cat Williams, if he's a liar, prove him wrong. And of course, like I said, I'm going to be traveling this year. But more importantly, I need to finally prioritize my education. So, with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, let us, excuse me, there we go. Let's go ahead and get another commercial break in. When we get back, we will finally talk about Lilith. Hit the link if you have any comments or anything about Lilith. Trust me, normally I would not let anybody on the panel, but I think I'm going to make an exception tonight. So please pull up. But here is with video. And once we're done here, we will be right back. Did I lose it? Oh, there it is. All right, y'all. We'll be right back.
Today's episode is brought to you by Video. So let's get right into it. As some of you guys may know, during my transition from one place to this place, I lost a lot of my merchandise and I had to replace a lot of things that was in my previous house. One thing that did not make the trip was my watch. In some way, shape, or form, I cannot find my tribal necklace anywhere. I blame the 5-year-old. So we're gonna have to fix that. So let's go on the website and see what do I spot with my big old eyes. Now this is getting added to the collection. Ladies and gentlemen, Luxuria. Do you see how beautiful this thing looks? Oh no, Lord. Oh, this is nice. Appearance is suitable for all occasions. A forward-thinking but traditional design, rooted in traditional with a modern contemporary look for men. This is not a bad looking watch. This is extremely nice. I like the stainless steel look of all of it. This is luxury now. This is nice. I'm getting this. And yes, I'm getting back my tribal necklace. It looked good on me. My wife liked how it looked on me, and that's all that matters. So I'm getting this back. Video is a place where you can update your wardrobe, you can add accessories, and yes, there's something for the ladies as well. You got scarves, you got purses, you got glasses, you got some nice accessories, and even just something to enhance your good looks. So please go to Video. The link is located in my Linktree links. Click it, fill up your shopping carts. When you do, the promo code is BTSI for 50% off. Again, BTSI for 50% off at checkout.
Yes, BTSI 50% off at checkout, ladies and gentlemen. Now, let's go ahead and do it. Let's go ahead and finally let's go ahead and finally talk about Lilith, ladies and gentlemen. Now, what made me want to talk about this individual? A plethora of things. Number one, I hate you Bible scholars particularly on Clubhouse and fan base. I hate you guys with passion. Strongly wish you guys will fall down some stairs. Lord forgive me. The reason why I can't stand them is because when it comes to these discussions, number one, the format of how they construct these conversations is not biblically supported. And as a matter of fact, it's actually shunned upon. But when they brought up the last time, this was brought up to me, salute to the women of IRL from Clubhouse to fan base. When we was having this conversation about Lilith, because they brought it up and they say someone asked, well, me, I asked, they brought up the Bible and they brought up Lilith, and I say, is Lilith in the Bible? One thing I know, the only thing I knew coming into this conversation was Lilith may or may not be in the Bible, but a lot of people say she is in this Bible, and I said, pull up the Bible verse. My friend, don't want to reveal her name. No, I won't do that. She gave me Isaiah 34, verse 14. Now, keep in mind, this is Bible works. So when we have these conversations, we're going to the Bible. Now, let me pull this up on my end, because I was actually using this for my notes. And while I'm taking a moment to pull this up, here's the thing. Here's one thing I need you guys to start doing. All of you guys, every last one of y'all. If somebody's going to bring up the Bible, I'm telling you guys this right now, you need to start telling them to pull up the verse. Like, real talk. And the reason why I say that is for the simple fact that, oops, there we go. Oops, I didn't want to do that neither, but that's cool. But it's for the simple fact that people don't want to use the Bible to boost or get the likes, get their subscriptions up, and just boost or whatever goofy stuff they want to do. Start calling people out. If they bring up the Bible, tell them to quote it. And you're going to realize a lot of people is going to be on shaky grounds when it comes to using the Bible for their own talking points, for their own special benefits. So let's get into it. What does Isaiah chapter 34 verse 14 says about Lilith? Remember, the question is Lilith in the Bible? Face value, is her name in the Bible? Ladies and gentlemen, go to any Bible app or website, type in, especially the search bar that can find certain words in the Bible, type in Lilith, guess what? You're not going to find her. Her name is literally nowhere in the Bible. So let's go to, but when it comes to Isaiah chapter 34, verse 14, that people always keep bringing up, why do they keep bringing this verse up if her name is not in the Bible? Let's see. Let me actually read the actually, let's go to the King James version, because I have most of the translations that most people use. All right, we're not going to do it that far. Let's just use the NIV version. Desert creatures, this is Isaiah chapter 34, verses 14, ladies and gentlemen. Desert creatures will meet with hyenas, and wild goats will bleat to each other. There, the night creature will also lie down and find for themselves places to rest. Ladies and gentlemen, Lilith, name value on face value, is not in the Bible. However, there are different translations to allude to. Yes, they're talking about Lilith, allegedly, but not enough for me to give them full credit. So if this was a talking point debunk, we could debunk the fact that Lilith, the name value, is not in this Bible. However, what is her alias? In the King James Version, she is referred to Screech Owl, the Screeching Owl. In the New American Standard Version, 1995 version, she is referred to as a night monster. In the 2020 New American Standard Version, she's referred to as Nightbird. So let's continue. Like I said, we just read it on the new international version. She's referred to as Night Creature. And the version that I normally use to speak to the audience so they can understand the Bible a lot better than what was told to them is the New Century version. She's referred to as night animals. So when it comes to Lilith, what the Bible scholars try to do, what Bible scholars really try to do prior to these Clubhouse bums I'm talking about, she's always referred to as some type of creature in the night. Always, whether it be owl, monster, birds, animals, whatever. They try to say that is Lilith in the Bible. But truth be told, and that's just me going a little bit deeper with that. But if you want to get on the surface level, Lilith is known to be Adam's alleged first wife prior to Eve. So that's the who. We just find out of who is Lilith. Screeching owl, night monster, night bird, night creature, night animal. Adam's first baby mother. Sorry. Adam's first wife. That was my fault. Sorry. That's the who when it comes to Lilith. Now, what about this woman is so intriguing to everybody? Because in this stream, we're going to find out the who, what, when, where, how. We don't need a why. The whys are usually not that important in this case when you're trying to figure out the facts of the case of the situation. I'm not a snitch, but my neighbor's about to get a noise complaint. They don't knock that goofy shit off. So before we get to the what of the situation, let's actually bypass that and let's go to the when. Okay. Oh, and I'll show him love and credit later. So when it comes to the when is real simple. When did Lilith appear? Lilith appeared in the garden, in Eden, beginning of time with Adam. So that's your when and where. How, and obviously due to different translations, you're gonna find out that Lilith was created from mud, just like Adam. And like I said, the why is really not important, but you want to know the why of Lilith is real simple. We are here to acknowledge the myth of Lilith and how she is acknowledged or represented in the Bible. And like we said, her name is not in the Bible, but Isaiah 34 verse 14 is referencing a night animal, and they believe that's Lilith, which all is going to go back to the what. What about this woman? Now, when it comes to the folklore that is Lilith, because this is a Jewish folklore, ladies and gentlemen, you can find more about her in the a medieval book called Alphabet of Ben Sirach, which is an alternate. This is an alternate version of Adam and Eve, since this is Lilith coming before Eve. Now, let everybody know, just like the original story, God said it is a bad idea for Adam to be alone. Man should not be alone. Men need women. Y'all know about that talking point that's going around. Men don't need women and that type of stuff. Even God says man needs women, just like women need men. We need each other. Sorry, I just wanted to quickly debunk that talking point. Let me continue. Now, when it comes to the Alphabet of Sirach adaptation, God made a woman named Lilith. And like I said, other versions date, dirt, whatever the case may be. That's how Lilith came. Now, Lilith, based off of this book, is coming off as the world's first feminist. Why is that? Her and Adam got into some intense argument or discussion, whatever, about the sexual relations, about her position of how she wants to be handled, and it led to some big argument. She got so upset, she left. She left Adam, possibly left the Garden of Eden, and God said this: either she comes back or 100 of her children will die every day. Let me say this again. This is coming from God. Get her butt back. Tell her to get her butt back here, or she can say goodbye to her children. Hundreds of children every day. Like I said, this is a different adaptation from the Adam and Eve story. So some people are gonna like, where did 100 children come from? We'll get into that later. So God sent 3 angels to go find Lilith, and they found her. and they tried to convince her to come back. And unfortunately, nah. She was like, "Nah, I ain't having all that. I ain't going back. You can't take me back. I refuse to go back." So, but here's the thing. Let me say this. She declares that she will have control of other people's children. That's a no-no. If they are boys, the birth of the day from birth to day A, I'll have power over them. If they are girls, from birth to day 20. Feminist. See, try to tell y'all. Now, with this proclamation of what she's going to do, there was a compromise where Lilith will not have control of any infants. However, an omelet, excuse me, I hope I'm pronouncing that right, an omelet needs to be presented. Now, what is the omelet? Ladies and gentlemen, an omelet is an ornament or a small piece of jewelry thought to give protection against evil, danger, or disease. This is mostly common in the Jewish religious community, faith-based, whatever word you want to use. Now, on this omelet, anytime that, according to the formula, anytime Lilith will come by and try to snatch up the children, she has free range to do it, but they will be protected from her wrath if a child has an omelet, especially with the 3 names of the angels, because that's a form of protection of the children. But with that being said, 100 of her children, and in this book, they refer to them as demons, by the way. 100 demons died every single day. So, with that being said, we already clarified the who, what, when, where, how of Lilith. So, a lot of things. So, when you come to these, and the reason why I'm doing the streams because I'm tired of these Bible debaters and scholars trying to manipulate the Bible for whatever potential purpose that they have. And today, truth to tell, I don't even have much knowledge of Lilith outside. I know that is a made up story. I remember someone try to open the Bible to me and try to tell me she was in there. She was in the first, one of the first books, somewhere in Genesis. I'm like, no, she's not. And they try to go through other parts of the Bible. It's like Lilith is not there. Now there is a reference. There may be a reference of her, but there's nothing to confirm or deny that that's actually Lilith herself. So one thing I'm gonna tell you, Bible believers. Now, granted, you can go do your research. I did extensive research, but I'm just keeping it at surface level because I'm a little bit pressed for time. I need to go to the gym. To the believers, just stick to the Bible. You're really not gonna go wrong if you stick to the Bible. People want to, and the reason why you have all these people here is because, well, all these people trying to use the Bible is because they believe the Bible is being utilized by those who are weak-minded. So they're gonna find a way to manipulate them for their own personal gain, and they're gonna use stories like Lilith to cast a hold on other people who may be perceived to be weak-minded individuals reading the Bible. So you guys gonna have to be careful when you have these conversations and when you're dealing with people. Ladies and gentlemen, like I said, you got nothing from the stream, real quick. This woman that they call Lilith is nowhere in any Bible, period. A lot of people are gonna say Isaiah 34:14. Tell them to read it. Tell them to find the name. Ladies and gentlemen, I just read the New Century Version, and the New Century Version is great on breaking down these mythologies. Excuse me if I mispronounced that word. They're good on breaking down the Bible and telling you what it really means, to where you don't really need to explain it. Just read the New Century Version, and it's self-explanatory. The problem is people, mostly men, are addicted to word salad because they want to air fuck the audience to see who comes first. Lord, forgive me. So that's why I get offended when people have these conversations about this. The links are located. There are links located in the description pertaining to Lilith. You're more than welcome to do your own research and you can come to your own conclusion. But I'm telling you guys this right now, when it comes to this Bible, Lilith is not physically in that Bible. And that's just it. Now, some people are going to say, what about Satan and all that stuff? Y'all say you're going to get off topic. So be careful when you're talking to people pertaining to the Bible. Their goal is to get you off topic, to keep you distracted, to keep you confused. Always stay on target and tell them to stay focused on what you guys talk about. And if they're not going to do it, you congratulations, you found out that they're just full of shit. So I'm not scared of these Bible debaters. Anybody say Lilith is in the Bible, I'm gonna tell them you're a flame, you're a liar. Now she's in excuse me, I'm having trouble pronouncing this. She's in Alphabet Ben Sirach, but she's not in the any translation in the Bible. Trust me, I looked. So, real quick, and we at the 43 mark. God damn it. It's all good. One last commercial, and we need to talk about Luna and Hood Mystic, or whatever their names may be. And I'm going to say this, ladies and gentlemen, just like I'm not afraid to talk about anybody, I'm not afraid to talk to them. If they are still online and they want to have this conversation, they're more than welcome to. But I'm going to say what I'm going to say, and there's no one that's going to stop me. Last commercial break, and last commercial break, and we're going to be right back. This is Bright and Smile. Be right back, y'all. Today's episode is brought to you by Bright and Smile. Now, you guys need to keep your mouths clean, keep your mouths white, and keep your mouths bright between dentist visits. I get it. I understand. So here's where Bright and Smile come into play. Yes, good old Bright and Smile. Now, in this whitening kit, it comes with a multitude of things that you need. Starters, you're going to need a user manual on how to operate the devices that come with it. Next up, you have a shade chart to keep you posted on where your teeth fall on the chart. That is very beneficial. Also, these gel pens. Put the gel on each tooth. Do it correctly. Follow the manual. And, well, you know, we have a charger. It comes with a charger. I wonder why. That's right, an LED mouthpiece. This is very beneficial, y'all, as y'all can see. For the blue, it is on for 15 minutes. And once that is done, let's go purple, pink, whatever color you prefer to call it. Let's do that for 10 minutes. Go to Bright Smile. The link is located in the description. Grab a kit, put it in your shopping cart. And when you get to the checkout, the promo code is BTSI for 25% off. Again, BTSI for 25% off. Sorry, y'all. Promo code BTSI for Bright Smile, 25% off. My neighbor's about to really work my last nerves. On God, they really are. But it is what it is. At least I ain't got to hear them after this situation. One more thing before we go. Ladies and gentlemen, like I said, I really don't talk about what goes on inside of YouTube because I really don't care. But I think this did inspire a conversation or a thought process that made me think, and really talks about how I may move on or move forward. Let's talk about Luna. Shout out to This Might Be Risky podcast. Shout out to DJ Hemp and the other panelists. This woman came from basically out of nowhere, according to people, because I don't know who this chick is. She was saying some real stuff, and depending on who you talk to, they saying she was going after black women and correcting them and giving a holier than now type of spill, whatever the case may be. And somehow, an individual found her OnlyFans and posted it in a chat. Now, I'm not going to name any names of who could have done it or who could. who was able to show such level of journalistic integrity in doing his research. I say, so whoever that brother is, salute to him. You are a gem for that. Now, with her having a, because here's the shit that's stupid. You knew you had this individual knew she had an OnlyFans page. The reason why she knew she had an OnlyFans page was because her Linktree link was linked to her Instagram, and that led to other links as well to show that this woman is not what she appears to see. Now, keep in mind, ladies and gentlemen, Luna is a fair-skinned woman, and occasionally you'll see her wearing a hijab. So, this woman, I guess in the previous life or whatever case may be, was doing OnlyFans, sexual content. Now, here's the conversation we had today. Salute to Israel Mills. Are you able to separate the messenger from the message? What does that mean? This woman, for all intents and purposes, is probably a online 304. However, when she came on the panel and she was speaking that good shit, that's actually the right answer. Just saying, she could do all of that and to speak that good words, but her lifestyle doesn't display that. So here's my take on this. I can separate the message from the messenger, and I can say this woman is absolutely right with what she's saying. Well, prior to this OnlyFans being exposed, I can easily say that. Now, here's one thing that I can't defend her on. If this allegedly happened, let me find the words I can say, because I just drew a blank just like that. Oh yeah, if you're, according to what was told to me, she said that she's trying to be a role model for other women, black women, or white. I don't care about the ethnicity. She said, "I want to be a role model to other people," and that's why she's doing what she's doing. Ladies and gentlemen, what is the definition of role model? A person who others look up to as a good example. They can be a teacher, celebrity, or someone who inspires others to imitate their good behavior. See, who wants a group of lost women to go down that path? How many? Because one is too many. You cannot say that you want to be a role model, speak all this good stuff, and think you're not going to be held accountable for your words and your actions to make sure they line together. You can come on these panels or go in these spaces and talk that good shit, talk down on people, which I'm fine with doing, by the way. But when you say you're a role model, I have to hold you based on the words that you said. And if you fail, like in this case, Luna fell miserably, you're going to get critique for that because you set yourself up to take on that responsibility when it was unnecessary. Because I could have easily defended her on this one, but if she said that she wants to be a role model or she wants to be an example for others, nah. That's just not gonna happen. It ain't. So the question is, why am I talking about this situation? If this situation really has nothing to do with me, and it really doesn't. It's real simple. Your personal life needs to remain in your back pocket. You got to hold it close to your vest because people always want to find so much about you, and people want to set you on on the bar as a role model. Like, no, you are that role model. And here's my take on this moving forward as of 2024. I'm only a role model for one person. That's my son. That's it. Nothing more, nothing less. The only person I need to focus on being a role model for is my 5-year-old son, Grayson. Everybody else, hey, you have a problem, I have a solution, but I'm nobody's role model. I'm just gonna give you some game and I'm gonna keep it moving. This is where Lilith, holy shit. I said Lilith. This is where Luna messed up. You cannot say you're a role model. You can't say that you're trying to inspire other women to do whatever, because that means they gotta look at your life in totality. And you are a OnlyFans model, very not facially desirable OnlyFans models. Matter of fact, overpriced OnlyFans model. I don't know who's paying $44 to see you, but hey, there's a sucker born every day. But in closing, ladies and gentlemen, moving forward, I think I'm going to elect to, because of all these people's personal lives being brought to the internet involuntarily, I think moving forward, I think I'm gonna start keeping my personal life to myself. I have given so much of myself and my life to other people by being open about what I've been going through and that type of stuff. I may touch on it here and there, but as far as knowing what's going on in my personal life, no, I think it's best if I uh, take a fall back. I think this situation was a straw that broke the camel's back, because I'm just thinking to myself, like, what would I do in this situation? And I'm gonna give credit to Brittany B. She always says move in silence, and you see why now. You see exactly why now. I think I'm gonna keep my personal life to myself. And some things are what's understood doesn't need to be explained. And when it comes to my personal life or anything, what's understood doesn't need to be mentioned up, doesn't need to be broached. But one thing I am going to say is this, ladies, gentlemen, as long as you're spinning that good message, speaking that good word, rock out, go ahead and do that. And you should do that without judgment. However, if you say certain shit where you want to come off as something that you're not, yeah, that's gonna come back in. That's gonna come back and bite you. She and her husband, whatever his name is, Hood Mystic Hood, whatever, it's been getting dragged for the past 24 hours, and rightfully so. What the hell? Anywho, damn, I broke my concentration. But yeah, in closing, ladies and gentlemen, if I was you guys, I will. There's a plethora of incidents for you guys to look at. I will look at this Luna incident as the latest one. Start keeping your personal life to yourself. Just don't. Keep it to yourself. Keep it close to your vest, because you see how dangerous this world can be. And like I said, what's understood doesn't need to be explained. I think I'm gonna keep it private. I think if I was you guys, I would do the exact same thing. But let me go ahead and get out of here. I got all this done in under 56 in under an hour, which is actually amazing. But you guys, we're gonna get out of here because, like I said, I gotta go to the gym before I really, really, really get too tired and I'm not going anywhere. On your way out, ladies and gentlemen, do me a favor, like this video, subscribe to my YouTube, follow me on social, links are located in the description. Oh, $sign the BTSI show is the cash app. Participate, waive all rights to privacy. One of us 1,000 subscribers. Once we reach that goal, one lucky person will get $100 during the cash app giveaway. First and second runner up will receive some cash app rewards as well. And speaking of cash app rewards, ladies and gentlemen, my guy DJ Veps Vapes. When I went live on Sunday, he actually sent this and I didn't see it. Mike, sponsor of the show, $15. Salute to you, brother. Vapes. Salute to you, man. You guys, that was a nice brother that I met in DC. Hopefully we can link up for content. But to the DJ Vapes, thank you for the donation.
Couch is how I was raised. I used to ride around the block, even when it was hot. I like to see it for myself. I need the money and the wealth. And if you try to test me, you gon' see what I'm about. You can come and get it straight from the horse's mouth. I've been soul searching as long as.
Thanks, my guy. I appreciate you, man. But you guys, we're gonna get out of here. Like I said, I gotta go to the gym. 292. Let's see how quickly I can get to 265 and how quick I can keep this weight off. But thank you for tuning in, ladies and gentlemen. This is the BTSI Show. I'm your host, Christopher J. I will talk to you guys later on in the week. Peace out. You guys have a blessed evening.